Hey, g'day, it's Douglas here from Golf Skate Caddy, and today we're just going to show you how to change one of our computer systems on our Golf Skate Caddy. Very simple, plug and play, not hard to do, but you just need to do a couple of things. I'm just going to shoot this little video just to ensure that everything runs nice and smooth. Okay, the first thing we've got to do to make this job nice and easy is remove the Golf Skate Caddy carpet. Effectively, you want to remove these screws here. You don't need to remove them all. 4 should be sufficient. This will expose the Allen keys here that you need to use just to lock down whilst taking the computers off. It's a good idea if you just get a dustpan brush just to clean that out so that when you're putting your Allen keys in there, you have a nice tight fit. The next thing we have to do is just drop down the mono handle by releasing the clip, of course, and just putting that down here. Next step is to just put the Golf Skate Caddy on its side, or if you prefer on its back, whatever suits you. Removing the battery is as simple as pulling back the 2 rings and lifting up, supporting, and just pulling out. The next step is to have the appropriate tools. Again, a 10mm socket set and a 4mm Allen key. Simply apply the Allen key on the other side. Simply just remove the nuts. Do this for all 8 nuts and bolts. Taken all the nuts off, remember to take the washers off carefully, and then simply, if you have the caddy on its side, just simply pop it on its back as such. Now you have a nice firm working position that you can remove the computers with. Once you've removed all the nuts and the washers, simply just lift your computers up gently. You will expose all the main wiring here. Start by simply pulling the motor cables out from the computer closest. That's one. And then the according sensor cables. Being careful not to pull on the cable. There we go. So that's the first computer disconnected from the motor on the caddy. You simply need to do the same on the other side, which is the first one, and then the sensor cables, which are here. Right, now we have removed the sensor cable, the power to the motor, and simply just remove the other clips as so. We're almost there. Just use a very small Phillips screwdriver and remove the earth cable from the first computer. Our computers are now fully removed and ready for replacement. Your computer replacement is the exact opposite of taking them off. One thing to be sure of is make sure that this part sits at the front of the Golf Skate Caddy as such, because this part will connect to the battery. Now, this part's a little bit of a tight fit. It's very straightforward. We have the cables here which go to the Golf Skate Caddy receiver. We just click those in. You may not be able to see that. Here with the coloured cables, this is for the receiver. We simply connect back the sensor cable, ensuring a positive fit. And the motor cable, and finally we connect the little screw back on to the deck. Here we go, just pop that in there. Ensuring you're connecting to both the computer and the earth cable on the board. Find the little hole in there and then just screw that back in. Finally connect the other cables here. And your Golf Skate Caddy is ready to be connected back up. A good point is just to connect the battery temporarily, switch on the Golf Skate Caddy and make sure that all the wheels are turning. Once you've fitted all the computers, just simply place back over the bolts, ensuring that you tuck in all the cables. Once fitted correctly, you should see quite a lot of bolt coming through. If for some reason there's not enough bolt coming through, the computer module is sitting on a cable or a connector, and just reposition. Once again, with the leading front bolt, just put some washers on. Of course, the last step is just to retighten with your 10mm socket and your 4mm Allen key. Nice and simple. Be careful not to over tighten. Tighten diagonally. Once you have tightened all the nuts and Allen keys, all the bolts and the Allen keys, simply just replace the carpets. Okay, now one last thing. Your new Golf Skate Caddy computer comes with a fantastic, fully locked brake. So as soon as you release the Golf Skate Caddy trigger and the unit stays still for 2 seconds, the wheels lock up on any hill gradient. Also, if you press forward, once you've come to a complete stop for 2 seconds, it will also lock the brakes up. Therefore, there's no further need for the kickstand, and we would suggest that once you've fitted the new brakes, you just remove that. And that's how to replace the computers on a Golf Skate Caddy. Thank you very much.